ready. It's another day, day 2 of our hunt, day 3 actually, I guess, but it's the day after opening day, and we slept well. We got about 2 inches of fresh snow last night. Looks like it's kind of foggy and cloudy this morning, so we're hoping that we can glass across the canyon, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna go back to where we left the elk last night. We just gotta find the elk again this morning. Wish us luck. Found some more elk. Well, we got over here. It took us a lot longer than we thought it was going to. We saw the trail that the elk came from the top down to the river. And it looks like it's been traveled already. Did see right before the fog set in, we saw some elk up high. It's possible they could have came down real quick and then boogied up early this morning. This isn't a great spot, but it allows us to see where they funnel in and out. We'd be able to see all up top though if the fog would lift, but man, it just seems like it's getting worse. Well, folks, as Randy says, folks. I always want to call him Uncle Randy, but I think he'll get mad if I call him Uncle Randy. Because I feel like I'm like his nephew. He kind of treats me like that a little bit. Uncle Randy. We just saw our first silverback. Big old Grizz. Looks like a big boar. Very, very big bear. Probably about roughly a mile away. Man, he was moving too. I mean, he was going downhill and he was not afraid to get wherever he was trying to get to. Which he's going down to the river, which makes me think twice about going down there right now. The fog just keeps setting in, but then we do have some elk up there. And so the elk are right here, Grizzly's right here, and they're about half a mile apart. So if we go over there, happen to get an elk, definitely have to be prepared for that. My instinct says just to be patient and kind of let things unfold a little bit here. See if we can pick those elk out and what they're going to do just a little bit more. Because the John over there is not an easy one. It's 4 miles probably, maybe just a little more. And straight down 2,000, straight up 2,000. And then we get over there and it's thicker than thick. Midday glassing, and the fog finally burned off, so I was excited to get the glass out. We did find the herd again. They were 150, 200 yards higher, and they're all standing up. Now they're going in and out of the trees, and some are going north and some are coming down, so we'll see what happens. We really just want to get another look at the elk, the bull in there, and see what he's all about. Enjoyed being in the backcountry, no cell phone reception. Feels good to take a break and just feel the wind blow against your face. It's so nice. Yeah. If you guys don't get out in the backcountry ever, highly recommend it as much as you can. It's good for the soul. I've been sitting here contemplating, life, death, and the last 10 months of my life, and being a dad, self-reflection. It's good. Some of it is not so good, but challenge myself to work harder and be better and improve on my areas of weakness for sure. It's nice to just have these moments. I'm just really soaking it in right now. It's wonderful. Now all we need is that big bull to come out so we can see him. He's walking straight to the right. He has no cows. Someone was calling him, and all of a sudden he spooked. Then I hear pew. They shot him. Oh man. Someone got themselves a good looking 5-point. Public land hunting. Here we've been waiting all day for the clouds to lift. They finally lift. And then the bull starts pulling away from the herd, going uphill. I'm like, oh man, what's he doing? And we got a good look at him. I was like, oh, he's a really dark horned, cool looking, nice, mature 5-point. And he's going uphill away from the cows. I'm like, what is he doing? Uphill, slanted away from the cows. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense to me. All of a sudden I hear, pow, pow, pow. 3 shots go off. He turns and wheels around and then pauses, goes about 100 yards down, lays down, and I look at him like, oh yeah, really nice 5-point. And then he tips downhill. Yeah, now we gotta go find some elk. It's just kind of the way it goes. Unbelievable. This area is 9.5 miles to get into. We're glassing it 2 miles away the bullet flies, and there's 30 elk over there, 35 elk with 2 bulls, and one of them is huge. 9.5 miles to get there, and it's right above private. Come on, man! Can't you make it any easier on us? We're gonna glass them up and then make a game plan. Well, we found 2 big herds of elk way south on the south end of the unit, and we came up to fuel up the truck and make a big game plan for tomorrow. And we thought we'd glass this other country one more time before we call it quits. And we just stopped and pulled over, and on the rim we found a bull all by himself, and it's freezing. Beautiful country. So today's been good. It's been kind of crazy. It's nice to see another bull elk. It's good to be in a good spot, find an elk. We have one more glassing spot we're going to go check out tonight, and hopefully we can find some elk. So we found elk in about 3 main spots. 3 bulls were, mature bulls, and the rest were all raghorns. So it's been a good 2 days, very successful. I think we'll glass the last spot and then kind of determine what we're going to do for tomorrow, make a game plan. I'm guessing we're going to spike out, get into the backcountry now that we've kind of surrounded the unit and kind of found some elk. So that's the plan. And to day 2 of the hunt. It was a good day. We saw a lot of elk. We saw one really nice 5-point bull die. Hunters got him after 6 shots. Hopefully that's not me tomorrow, or any time really. We glassed the river bottom one last time this evening. We're gonna go back to camp, make a strategy for tomorrow. We did find one bull way south. We'll have to relocate camp, and then we're gonna have to go about 9 miles in to get over there. So it's not very far the way the bullet flies, but man, it's a long ways away. Thanks for tuning in on day 2. We had a great day. It feels good to be in the elk woods. This is gonna be good. Dang it! In bear country, what the heck?